Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank y'all for 18 subscribers. We're so close. Denver Broncos, they're killing the fucking Jets, and I love it. No, but I don't know if you guys are big football fans, but yeah, the dip tower is looking a little bit odd. It's because I'm whiting it up a little bit. As you can tell, the dip of the day. I fucking hate this dip. Might get a lot of haters for it, but Grizzly 1900. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of dips that I hate, and if you guys are smart, you would probably include them in the 5-can suicide deal. Yeah, but this Grizzly Straight, and the Skull fucking peach pussy flavors behind me, that shit's just gotta go, okay? I can't do that. And not a fan of wintergreen, Coke wintergreen. Sorry, but I'll dip it. I have no problem with it. But today we're gonna be dipping on some Grizzly Premium Natural 1900 Long Cut. These bastards, let me tell you something. This, to me, it looks like coffee grains in here. It looks like snuff. A little tiny bit longer than snuff. But yeah, let's pack a lip. I got this can a while ago. I did a review on this can, the exact same one. And if you guys go look at the time difference, damn, it's been like a month and a half, almost 2 months now, since I did this shit. Oh, damn. Alright, but anyways, guys, we're dipping on some 1900. Oh, the can almost flew off. Since it looks like snuff, I like to pack it like snuff. There we go, guys. They seriously look like coffee grounds. Look at that shit. They seriously look like coffee greens. Or grounds. Just rub it up on the sides. Of course, so much is falling out of it. So there's a nice little ball. I'm going to pack it in the front, because with snuff I like to pack it in the front because I can, like, keep it down. This shit, I don't like it because it just does not stay in my mouth. Anyways, here we go, guys. Alright. God, these fucking grains are getting all over my goddamn mouth, and I hate it. Shit. Alright. Let's pack a little one in. I need to spit. I'm all over the place. Alright, guys. Oh, look at that. That's fucking dirty. Didn't even realize I was there. It's probably because I went like this. Alright. Anyways, as you can tell by the title now, since I actually got myself situated, we're going to be talking about my best hunting experience. Now, this goes back to 2009, when I would say, yeah, 10 years old. 2009, I was 10 years old. And, I was living in Pennsylvania. That's my hometown. Alright. Right now I'm in Colorado, but, I lived in Pennsylvania for 10 years. No, my bad, 11. But, I would always hunt in a blind with my dad. Our weapon of choice out there was a crossbow, okay? So our crossbow, dude, it was spot on. I love that thing. We had to sell it eventually because in Colorado, they don't allow you to use crossbows because of poachers. You know, you got the Rockies, you got shitloads of areas where you can poach in the Rockies. But, so eventually we had to sell that crossbow. But anyways, it was October 1st, and it was fall break in Pennsylvania, in elementary school. We had a fall break. It was a 2-week period. It was fantastic. But on October 1st, it's the last day of doe season, okay? And I drew a doe tag. But, so it was the last day of doe season. Then it would eventually go on to buck. And then buck and doe, and then season ends. I think that's how it went. I'm not sure, but all I know is it went from doe and buck. But last day, October 1st, that's when I went. Woke up around 5 in the morning. You know, as a little kid, I'm used to waking up at like 8, 9, and I was just I look like I just woke up from a bad hangover. Okay, so we were getting on our camo and everything in our living room. It was awesome. Put the crossbow in its case. Then we head out on my dad's truck. And my buddy at the time, we were playing, I think, Little League Baseball. Yeah, we were playing together on this baseball team, and I knew a guy named Wes. Wes was this big Asian kid. Alright, he's the nicest person you'll ever meet. He owned about, I would say about 25 acres. But the reason why we did a crossbow and not gun is because, like, from the blind, you can see another house. You know, but it's like in Pennsylvania, guys, if you don't know what Pennsylvania looks like, it's very dense, okay? The woods are very dense. You will not walk, you would walk 3 feet and hit a tree, okay? And more, okay? So it's a very dense tree area. And, but we had this doe that we've been chasing called Big Mama. She's about a 180-pound doe. No joke. I have a picture on my phone. But Big Mama spotted my dad one day. And they don't get big for a reason, okay? And if that made any sense. But my dad has been hunting ever since he was 8 years old. So he has really a good experience. And I don't know how he does it, but whenever he's hunting in a tree stand, because our blind and then our tree stand was right next to our blind, but she spotted him, and I don't know how he does it, but he doesn't blink, he doesn't move, he doesn't breathe. It's kind of scary, but he came back home one day from work and said, yeah, she spotted me. And then, so anyways, back onto the story. We've been just sitting there, and we were after Big Mama for doe, and then Big Daddy for buck. I'll show you Big Daddy in here in just a minute, but Big Mama is the one that we were chasing after. She was the alpha doe of the whole thing. And I would say it was around 11 o'clock in the morning. And right there we had the feed, and then there was this little tiny rock wall. What I mean by that is just a bunch of rocks lined up in a line. And it was kind of on this hill. And then I was the one behind the crossbow, okay? And it was about 11 o'clock, I would say. And I saw 2 ears just walk, like, here's the rock wall. I just saw 2 ears go like this. And then done. And I tapped my dad, and I said, and I just pointed. And he just nodded. And, but even if it was just a doe in general, I would still kill it. But we were after Big Mama. But I just saw these 2 ears, and I got so excited. I was like, please come to the feed. Please do it. And so eventually we didn't see it. It didn't come to the feed. But we've been and around Just time soon passed. There's a freaking fly in my head. But anyways, alongside my ADD, we it was about 3 o'clock, and we see this mom doe. Okay, we see this doe with her 2 fawns, and they walk to the feed, and one fawn was guarding the doe. It was an okay sized doe. It was like 150, 140. But so I wanted to shoot that doe, and then a couple minutes passed. They were still doing this thing, and I got so much adrenaline. I'm like, yes, I'm finally gonna fill my tag. I feel good. And doe season ended around 6:30, 7ish. And but what happened was time soon went on, and it was eventually 5 o'clock ish, 4:30. I'll say 4:30. And then my dad tapped me on the leg. And our blind had one main window where we would shoot out of, and then 2 windows to see out of. Okay, and my dad tapped me on the leg, like gave me a little poke, or like this, and just pointed like this. He just pointed, and he's like, "Move slowly." He whispered that to me, and I went like this, backed up, and there she was. There was the big mama. She was looking straight into the blind, right? She was still. She was very nervous to feed. But, let me try to get this fly. Oh, damn it. But anyways, I see Big Mama right there. And, sorry if I do that a lot. It's because of that fly. But, what happened is I saw Big Mama. Then eventually around 5, she started to move up very slowly. And then, right as I was about to take the shot, her butt was facing me. Couldn't get a clear shot, so I was like, shit. And what happened around 6 there? No, yeah, 6. I would say 6:28. I'm very precise with my times, just saying. 6. No, it ended at 6:30. My bad. Doe season ended at 6:30. 6:28. Butt was still facing me, and I was like, come on, just turn already. And I made a promise to myself, as she turns, you know, my dad had the, you know, that call. But what happened is right as she turned, my dad didn't do it. So I was like, well, I'm going to try it. And that was a risk that I had to take. And I was like, meh. And then it just looked towards me. And then I shot, saw her butt kick up, and she just ran past the wall and shoved to the fawns. They just ran away. And I was like, I was so scared because I thought I missed. So at 6:30, we got out of the blind. My dad reloaded it just in case if it was still alive, or if I did wound it and it was still alive, because that's what they do sometimes. He reloaded it out of the stand. I had to take a piss, and then we went past the rock wall, and it was pretty dark at the time. And we see the mom fawn, and we see the 2 fawns and the mom run off in the distance. Couldn't see the belly. But we were looking the other way. We were looking over here. She was down there. But what happened is, I was looking this way. I was looking that way. And my dad tapped me on the shoulder, and he's like, look what you just killed. And I saw the white belly. Holy crap, y'all. That was my first time killing a deer. I was so happy. So yeah, that's my best hunting experience. Hopefully, this mule deer season, I can kill a buck. I have a buck tag. Hopefully, I can fill it out. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Keep on spitting black.